Morning, folks. Happy Monday. Holy shit, is this about to kick on now that I'm trying to record? Fuck, between people calling me like fucking early as shit this morning and just stuff around this house right now. I don't know. Just a super frustrating morning. I don't know why little things are getting to me. I don't think it's like little things that are getting to me. It's just like I've tried to record this intro like 3 times now, and every time I've done it, something has come up. So that's a little annoying. But either way, I'm not sure if we're gonna have a long vlog today. I got kind of a lot of stuff I got to do around the house, and yeah. Either way, there is one thing I want to talk about specifically. Yesterday I meant to. Yep, there's the fan. So yesterday I meant to talk about my favorite Walking Dead death scene, suggested by Loyalist City Photos, and I forgot to talk about that in the heat of everything. So I'm going to talk about that today after I watch the new episode, just because there might be a badass death scene in that one. Second last episode of season 7. Very exciting. So I'm definitely going to be talking about that tonight, or today, I should say. Yesterday's podcast. I don't know if I was like too far away from the mic or certain things were just way too loud. But I do apologize for the audio. And it's not going to happen again, because today I'm going to figure out how to make a little soundproof wall thing for when I'm recording. Mucho exciting. Don't you agree, Miss Kaiju? Mucho exciting, right? Mucho exciting, right, babies? Yeah. 90s intro. Engage! Alright, smoothie's made. Herbal herbs are going to be grabbed in 1 second. Oh shit, I'm about to start episode 15. And just even like the little image I'm seeing before I press play. Oh shit. Oh shit. One, things aren't looking good for Sasha. Looks like she's in the easy street room. Anyone who's been watching season 7 knows what I mean. And there's somebody laying dead on the floor. This is gonna sound wrong, but I kind of hope this is like the reenactment of the scene where like Negan catches one of the saviors about to like try and rape somebody, because you actually see how Negan feels about like rape and shit, even though like people deem him this crazy villain and like whatever, like the saviors are basically like fucking devils or whatever. Like we see how he reacts to like truly deviant behavior in a way. It's just it's very interesting, and I don't know. Let's get into it. I don't care about what anyone has to say about these walkers. We start out this episode seeing a different type of walker, not in the sense of like they're more aggressive or faster or whatever like that. It's something that I've been wondering for like the longest time. It's like, what if when the outbreak went down, if there was like a cruise ship or just like any sort of like ship with a lot of people on it, shit went down on the ship, and then like what would happen to the zombies then? We kind of get to see like what would happen like in this episode. That's pretty fucking cool. Like you see like I think they're called like barnacles and everything, just like growing on their shoulders and their face and everything. It's just Greg Nicotero and the guys who do like the special effects makeup, like the prosthetics and everything, just they always knock it out of the park. Oh. Negan caught ya. Oh shit. Oh shit. super not for the rape. Good for you, Negan. That's a knife.
You really crossed the line here.
I'm sorry, sir.
You know what? I do not accept your apology.
Oh, fuck. I'm not gonna lie, that was super fucking cool. But I'm just saying. Like, Negan shows like a bit of redeeming qualities in this scene, folks. Not just like obviously stopping the rape from happening. We've dove into the character of Negan more. What's beneath the surface, Negan? Tell us all. One thing I'm super confused about is why the fuck does he have his wrist wrapped, though? Like, did I miss something in the show? Like, Jeffrey Dean Morgan has his wrist wrapped, like, the whole time as Negan. Is that for, like, support when he's swinging Lucille? Or, like, did I miss the, like, am I forgetting a detail? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go chill and actually watch this episode now, and I'll give my thoughts on it after.
12 seconds later.
Fuck that. Had to pause it. One, Eugene is kind of pulling on my heartstrings here. He's kind of explaining like why he took Negan's offer. But two, I have a horrible fucking feeling that Sasha and him are about to die in this room together. I don't know. I don't see things looking good for Sasha. Little Jenny Wren alluding that she's in, I think, the new Star Wars movie or show. I'm not 100% sure. Or Star Trek. Sorry, Star Trek. So, yeah, things probably aren't going to be going good for Sasha. You never know. But yeah, I don't see her and Eugene making it out of this. Shit, I liked Eugene. So it just got to when Tara just kind of surprised the old lady at Oceanside. And it always fucking bugs me how if someone's got a gun pointed at somebody, like sometimes in movies or shows, like the person just, like tries to have a conversation or like start like asking questions and shit like this. It's like, man, shut the fuck up and just sit down or whatever the fuck that person wants you to do. You don't have a gun on you. Even if you have a knife, they have a gun. Just shut the fuck. Like, now's not the time to be tough. You know what I mean? I don't know. Alright, just finished the episode and I really don't want to spoil anything. How can I put it? It definitely sets up what should be a very good finale. It's going to be very interesting. I don't know what's going to happen with Eugene and Sasha, because obviously my whole thinking they were going to die in that one scene was wrong. But I have no idea what's going to happen. And I can't really go into it without spoiling it all for everybody. Either way, it's going to be... I think there's going to be a lot of twists that we really don't see coming. And I think we're going to see Rick and the group. Like, this one, how it ended, we saw kind of like them in their... have their, like, old swagger back. You know what I mean? Like, the confidence and everything. So, I don't know. I think this is going to be... I think this is going to be kind of like the uprising of Rick and the group and everything again. But we use that as a segue to talk about what I mentioned earlier, my favorite Walking Dead death scene. There's so many good ones. I think I'm just going to stick to like the living characters, although like the walkers have had some of the best ones. I think I'd have to go with Herschel. Yeah. I'd have to go with Herschel's. Because, like, as crazy as, like, Glenn and Abraham's was, I don't know, for me, like, that had already been, like, posted everywhere, so I kind of, like, already knew what was going to happen in a way. And, I don't know, it was one of those things, like, with Herschel's, like, that's kind of, like... That's like one of the first times we see the group really like trying to figure out what the fuck do we do right now. You know what I mean? It was almost like Rick had no like ace up his sleeve for this one. Like they had no idea what was gonna happen. There was that moment where you kind of think the governor is gonna kind of like walk away or whatever. You know what I mean? Like try just I don't know, try and see Rick's way. Who knows? And then you just fucking bam, catches him with Michonne's sword. And then even after when Herschel's like walking away and he's fucking like this is like a whole like the reason this is like my favorite because like this was like 3 different little scenes in like one death scene. So like Herschel's like crawling away, half his neck is like severed, and the governor grabs Michonne's sword and hacks the rest of his neck, like cuts his head off. And after when you see him, like you see that his head has turned, like it's still like biting and it has the zombie eyes and everything like that. And for me, that was one of those things where I'm like, holy shit, like why hasn't somebody just made like a thing where it's just walker heads with like a rope or something tied around it, like but having the mouth still exposed and just like throwing that at somebody or using it like a mace or something. But either way, like for me, like that one was my favorite just because like Herschel was like almost like the elder of the group, you know what I mean? And it was like if I remember correctly, it was really like the first like gruesome kind of like death scene we got of like one of the like main group, you know, if I remember correctly. But either way, so I gotta go with Herschel. Yeah, although there have been other really cool ones along the way. I think the walkers have had some of the best ones. Just like either Daryl kicking one like right in its head and like crushing it against a wall, a bicycle girl, the well walker, like come on. I love those ones so much I have figures of those ones. But yeah, I don't know, I think the walkers have like a lot of the great death scenes. Herschel was my favorite one of the cast members though, like of the like main tribe. Pointless little things like that make my day. Before I get out of here and get this fucking satanic clown orgy of a day started, just want to talk about something real quick. Into the Badlands. I'm pretty sure I mentioned I was watching that show. Perfect way to explain it. I figured it out. Something has happened. I'm not sure what. Like, I don't think they've even like really gone into it. But something has happened, and instead of everything being like post-apocalyptic and kind of like almost like very like wastelandish, it's kind of gone back to like the old South in a way. And there's no guns. Everyone uses swords and everything, and they're very like skilled with that, or with the swords. So that's actually a super dope aspect to have. Because really, if can't really have a lot of guns if there's no one to make the bullets. Right? Right. Anyway, I just, like, the cinematography of this show, specifically in Season 2, Episode 1, like, the premiere, excuse me, like, some of the shots are just fucking beautiful. They're, like, absolutely beautiful. And, like, just even, like, the fight scenes, the way they're filmed, it's like you're watching a movie, basically. Like, it's fucking crazy. If you're into, like, the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, like, I just mean, like those type of, like, kung fu movies in a way. I don't know. It's, like, a mix of, like, The Raid and, like, just, like, those really kind of, like, dope-ass kung fu movies. I don't know. It's a super dope show. The cinematography is fucking awesome. Nick Frost from, like, Shaun of the Dead and everything, he's joined the cast in Season 2. I'm not sure how long he's on the show for. But that's pretty dope. I'm a big fan of him and Simon Pegg's movies, so works for me. One scene in like particular, there's something called a mousetrap. It's like a fighting pit. This really isn't any spoilers because it's not like giving anything away to the story. But if you thought the mountain crushing the guy's head with his hands was cool, there's a fucking, oh my god. Picks this giant dude, just picks this fucking guy up over his head and spikes him right onto his head. Just, it's like his fucking head was a fruit gusher and he just popped it. It is fucking cool. But yeah, Into the Badlands, super dope show, so I recommend it.
to all of you. Alright, folks. Hope y'all have a good day out there. Thanks for checking out the quick vlog and everything. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment below.